Hey, how's it going, BlueRiser here. So we have a new character for the Tanabata, I believe it's called Tanabata Festival, the Star Festival, and most of you maybe have seen this in Japanese tradition, where Japanese people hang. It's like a long sheet of paper, it's like a rectangle, and it has like a wish or something on it. That's the extent I know. I just vaguely know about it, but even now, let me just express kind of my opinions on this, because I heard we were getting a Battle Royale, and I didn't look into it because I didn't want to know what kind of event it was. I just knew a Battle Royale was coming, and I was like, alright, that's very exciting. I was hoping it would be something along the line of the Culture Fest Battle Royale or the Villain Battle Royale, because those are the best ones, in my opinion. It's like another Japanese tradition one, which, okay, fine enough, this game is Japanese. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't want to popularize My Hero Academia with Japanese traditions. It makes a lot of sense all around. So as a foreigner looking in on Japanese traditions, it does make me feel a bit weird, because it's like I just want to see like season 3 stuff. Regardless, it's here. It's going to be here for 2 weeks, so you have 2 weeks of this Battle Royale event. I'm not really going to go too hard on it. I'm not very interested. I think the theme of the Battle Royale has to be very interesting to me, at least, for me to go really hard. And this time around, I just don't really see it. Of course, I'm going to do it and get like the basis of rewards that I want, but I'm not going to go further and beyond. Plus Ultra. Anyway, we have a new deck Kaminari. He is a technique support type. So as a support type, he has 300 SP. That is his biggest factor. But there is something damning to that, since his attack cost, his special attack cost, is 190. If his attack cost was 150, it would make a lot more sense. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Let me get over to his passive real quick. His passive, he takes 10% less damage from power types, aka the red ones, and then his health goes up by 7%. He has 5,000 attack, which is good, and 4,700 health, but his defense is pretty low. And I was trying to use him in the event itself, and I just had a hard time. And one of the biggest reasons is because, now we can move over to that special attack. His special attack was good, it stuns his enemies. That stops people from like coming in on you really hard during the event. The biggest issue is that he can't spam it out twice. If he can spam his special attack out twice, he would be way better as a character. And that's his hugest flaw. He's just an event character. You're not going to use this guy past the event. If you want 99 luck for the event, go ahead, by all means. So we have to move on to the gadget recommendation, because we have to find a way to make this guy viable for free-to-play players who didn't pull any of the characters. So right now is Deku and Ochako, who we'll talk about briefly in this episode as well. And what I'm seeing is you need to increase his SP. You need to do SP management. Either you have to make his special attack cost lower, or you have to raise his SP in general, or even something that increases the attack of his special attack, because that's where it's all going to line when it comes to this Battle Royale. You want to be able to use that at least twice before having to do a few jabs, roll in, roll out, and then going to use your special attack again. Because the moment he's out of SP, he's vulnerable. That stun is really good. He has 5,000 attack, which is pretty great, but when you're against Smash Fest characters, 5,000 attack means nothing. Absolutely nothing. And since his defense isn't even past 5,000, don't even think about trying to survive a hit. I was using my Smash Fest United States of Smash All Might, and I accidentally forgot to use my Smash attack, and he has around 5,000 something defense, and I was hit by full Cal Deku, and I only had 300 health left. So this guy's not surviving a single attack. That's his biggest issue. He's low on defense, and his SP should be a bit higher. Now obviously attack cost of 190, you're going to need 380, which isn't that bad. It's not very far from where he is right now. Then we move over to the new Deku, whose passive ability is attack goes up by 15% and his health goes up by 50%, and he reduces damage by technique types by 15%. So 15, 15, 15, pretty okay. He's a speed balance type, which I really think he should probably just be a tank type at this point when he has like 6,000 health. I don't have a special attack, but he gains an attack boost for around 10 seconds, and apparently it's just a straight punch. He has pretty good stats with 6,000 health, 5,500 attack, and 4,500 defense. So overall, he's not really lacking on anything, and you can pretty much fix him up any way you want. Again, I think he should be called a tank type since he has like 6,000 health, but whatever. I can understand why they say balance, because most balance types like their defense is pretty high compared to their attack and health. Because most of the characters who have like 6,000 health don't have 4,500 defense. Then we move over to Uraraka, who is the tank type of the group, with 7,000 health, 4,000 attack, and 4,900 defense. So overall, she's a bit of a better tank type than most other tank types I've seen, because a lot of them have under 4,500 defense, which is such a bad thing. Her passive ability is she reduces damage from intelligence types by 15%, and her special attack consumes 10% less SP. And let's get over to the special attack, because she only has 273 SP, but her special attack costs 210. That's a big cost. It's a really big cost no matter how you look at it. And 10% of that is 21. Even then, her cost is pretty high. Now from the description of her special attack, it says she increases the natural abilities, so attack, defense, and speed of allies and herself, and then she shoots something down, like a rocket, not a rocket, but like a rock or a star, something like that, comes to the ground. It's a pretty standard Uraraka special attack. Most of her special attacks include something falling. I can see why someone would want to use this Uraraka for the Battle Royale. She has a lot of health, and her defense is pretty impressive too. Unfortunately, her attack isn't very high, not too much of a real issue, in my mind, since she gets that boost anyway. And if anything, if you pull for her, increase her attack, and you have a pretty good unit, at least for the Royale. If you have the souls, go for her. If you don't, just try to use the Kaminari. If anything, you go for the gadgets. Those will give you plenty of bonuses as well, if you're really dying on points. And that's it for these three. Unfortunately, I'm not really excited for any of them. The Uraraka you can make work. The Kaminari is going to be a bit difficult if you really want to use him for the Battle Royale. He's just not up to par, especially when you know you're going to be pitted against Smash Fest characters. They're going to wipe the floor with him, especially on higher tier numbers. But that's all I can really add. What did you guys think about the characters? Please let me know. What did you do to make your Kaminaris effective in the Battle Royale? Did you pull for the Deku and Ochako? And anything else you want to tell me, even about the Royale itself. Were you disappointed that it's another kind of holiday themed Royale? Or in general, just another holiday themed event? I'll definitely see you guys next time. Please be sure to check out the channel. We have literally hundreds of videos for you to enjoy. Also don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll definitely see you guys next time. Peace out.